What an amazing feeling, knowing that you're not lacking anything, knowing that you have everything you need, and if there's anything else you need, it will come your way. It will come your way when you need it the most, exactly at the right time, exactly in the right amount. This is a really amazing feeling, and we all have what we need. The difference is many people feel that they are lacking. They are lacking until they receive that physical experience, that materialistic attainment, whether it is wealth, whether it is health, whether it is that car or that vacation, whether it's that child who's finally well behaved or that child who's finally admitted to the school they want. Something has to happen for that happiness to happen, for the person to feel that as though they're not lacking anymore. We learn from King David in Tehillim in chapter 23. He says, and I quote, "Hashem is my shepherd, I shall not lack," end quote. The Malbim comments that in his youth, King David was a shepherd, and this is the reason why he refers to Hashem, our God, as a shepherd. That's why he uses the metaphor of Hashem being a kind and compassionate shepherd, because Hashem is very loving and dedicated to us. His love is more than how much we love ourselves. He loves us more than we love ourselves, and he's very compassionate and kind. The parak is essentially saying that I know that if I were truly to need something, Hashem would give me just that. Even if at the present moment I may not know how that will happen, how Hashem will deliver to me what I need, I am certain that it will happen. I might want more things than I need, so I will not always get what I want, but my true needs will always be met. Some people go through life with a constant feeling of lack. When this is not a physical or materialistic lack, this lack comes from spiritual emptiness. No amount of material gains or attainment will fill that void, will fill that emptiness. They chase dreams and goals, but even after they attain those dreams and goals, they have a feeling of lack. Why so? Rabbi Abraham Twersky teaches us that the importance of enjoying the process, the importance of enjoying the process of attaining the goal. For example, you may not be the most patient mother in the world, but that moment of self-control really enhances your happiness. Why? Because you grew. You became a more patient person. You became one step closer to that goal. You enjoyed the process. The process grants you a moment of happiness that adds to the person a feeling of purpose and true happiness. A religious person may live their life putting one foot in front of the other, making it through their day, and they're thinking they're religious. You know, they could have capitalized on that, on all of their mitzvot, on all of their observances. However, they did things robotically. If one is not connecting to the profound benefits of each mitzvah and how their relationship with Hashem can be enhanced, then they are simply going through life, going through the motions of life in a robotic way. Kavanah, which in Hebrew means doing things in a meaningful way, having a deep sense of connection to Hashem. An example of kavanah is saying a bracha or a blessing to Hashem when we eat or when we drink. We are really connecting to Hashem. Our sages teach us that a person should do each mitzvah as though they are doing it for the first time. Connecting with Hashem is the only answer to true happiness, to feeling true fulfillment in this world. Connecting to Hashem is the only way not to feel any lack. It gives us a gift of serenity and true peace. Connecting with Hashem is the only solution. Hashem is my shepherd. He shows me where to go and what to do. Hashem is the source of true abundance, of true life. He's the source of true meaning. He's the source of true eternity. With this awareness, all you have to do is focus on attaining a source of fulfillment and lasting happiness. You will be full of appreciation and gratitude with this total sense of trust in your shepherd. I want to remind you that it is so important to have this deep connection. Why? Because no matter what you have and no matter how much you have, you will always feel a sense of fulfillment. Because no matter how much we want more. We want 100, then the next time we want 200. I'm going to give you a practical tip into enhancing your relationship with Hashem. Dive into exploring the reasons why we do each mitzvah. This will add depth to your observance and meaning to each mitzvah. For example, learn about the reasons why we say certain brachot or blessings, or learn about a certain blessing, such as benching or birkat hamazon, blessings we say after bread, or honoring Shabbat. It will give you a whole new bounce in your step when you do these mitzvot, a connection to Hashem. To help illustrate this, I'm going to give you the following example. All of us relate to someone. God willing, we have all a large scope of people who we know, who we relate to. But unfortunately, people who we relate to does not mean we have a close relationship with. It could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be a brother or sister, or anyone who we see regularly. Now, you decide you want a close relationship with that person. You commit yourself to spending quality time with the person. Over time, you have a deep connection. Over time, you grew closer. Over time, you share experiences with one another that you can both relate. Over time, you have become closer and developed a real relationship, a real connection. In the same way, we can develop a real connection with Hashem. There is a pathway to true happiness and lasting fulfillment in this world. This is the only choice we can make to get to know Hashem better. How do we do that? By connecting with Hashem through the mitzvot that He commanded us to do. Make a consistent commitment to grow closer to Hashem. Every parent and educator knows that commanding a child to do something does not compare to explaining to the child lovingly that the decision that was made or the commandment that was given was ultimately for that child's benefit. The Holy Torah commands us to do mitzvot only to benefit us. May we make Hashem our loving shepherd for us to sincerely experience sincere contentment in our and living purposeful lives. Leah Abramov, Being and Becoming.